Today I bring you this bluish, pinky, purpley, brown eye look. I know, really weird colors, but I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. Kind of was going to match my shirt dress that I'm wearing today, although I think if I wanted it to match more, should have done like a darker blue, but you know what, whatever, I think it looks cool. So yeah, if you guys are interested on how to get this face, then just keep watching. Okay, first shade I'm using is this one from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette, and just going to be applying that in the crease as a transition shade. Then I'm going to be going into this one right here. It's like a mauve-y brownish type color. Picking up a little bit of that and just putting that like directly in the crease. And also on the outer corner of the lid. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for the peachy shade and pick up a little bit more of that and just make sure that is all blended out. Okay, and once you have that to your liking, I'm going to go in with this skin tone color, my skin tone anyways, and use it for a brow highlight. Also helping to blend out the rest of those crease colors. Okay, now I'm going to be taking, if I can find it, here it is. The sticker faded because I've had this for a while, but it is Glamour Doll Eyes' Glitter Fix. And I'm just going to be getting a little bit of that and just putting it all over the lid, even over the brown. Like that. And then I'm going to wait for that to dry because I found it works best when it's completely dry. It's still sticky, like tacky, but not like, not too much. So, okay. I'm going to be going into the shade Morocco from Glamour Doll Eyes. It's really pretty brown with like a bunch of gold sparkles. And I'm basically just going to be putting that on the, over top that color on the outer lid and slightly bringing it up into the crease. Just so I can blend those two out, or two together anyways. Like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the brush that I used for the crease and just give that a good blend. Then go back in with the one that I used for the peach shade, and whatever's left on the brush just kind of helps blend those two. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to be going into the shade Artificial Night, also from Glamour Doll Eyes, and this one was a last month of the month color. December of the month. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. It's this really pretty light blue color with like a pink sheen. It's so freaking pretty. And I'm just going to be packing that all over the lid, the rest of the lid that's open, and also kind of blending those two together by packing it over that line of where Morocco stops. Like that. Okay, next step is inner corner highlight, and for that I'm going to be using Glamour Doll Eyes' Mr. Prosthetic, which was part of the Halloween collection from last year, which is no longer available, so... But it's basically like an airy blue with like a red or a pink shift. I don't know, it's freaking amazing. That's all I know. Okay, then for the lower lash line, I'm going to be using a CoverGirl Smoothers eyeliner in Enchanted Blue. This thing is like super old, so I'm not sure if it's still available, but yeah, any kind of liner will do really. It's basically just going to be a base shade or something for the shadow to stick to. Then I'm going to use my finger to rub it out or blend it out somewhat. And then I'm going to go into Glamour Doll Eyes' Friend Zone, which actually is available. It's in the Orange is the New Black collection. So I'm going to take that and just pack it over top that liner. I'm going to bring it up a little bit in the outer corner because I'm going to blend that into the Morocco. Yeah. So it looks really messy right now, but don't worry because I'm going to fix it, I swear. Then I'm going to go in with this Sephora waterproof liner, and it is called My Boyfriend's Jeans. And just use that on my waterline. Like that. Okay, now for the blending. Just going to start at the outer edge and kind of push that into the brown. And then on the very lower part, like the edge, I'm just gonna blend that. That's all I'm blending. And if you went down too far, don't worry, you can clean it up. I definitely did, so I'm gonna be cleaning mine up. Like that, and then I'm gonna blend that out once this dries a bit. It's a little bit too precise. Okay, now for top liner, I'm going to be using Urban Decay's liquid liner in Radium. Just blue liner. I'm not sure if it's still available or not. I got these on sale for like $6 on their website. And I'm just going to be doing like a thin line, cat eye. Like that. Okay, and then I'm going to finish blending, or go back into blending this blue. There we go, that's a bit better. It's not so precise. Okay, now for mascara, I'm using my Urban Decay's Perversion, which is like seriously the best freaking mascara ever. If you haven't tried it yet, you should totally try it because it's awesome. Okay. And that is it for the eyes. If you want to know how I did the rest of my face, then just keep watching. Okay, so, alright, so I figured I'd do my foundation on here too because it doesn't really take me that long, so yeah. I actually switched to this Revlon Color Stay Whipped because I forgot how much I loved it. This is in the shade Buff. And to apply this, I just stipple it on and then I blend it out with my Real Techniques sponge. I have to get in the habit of calling it that because I keep wanting to call it, or I keep calling it a beauty blender. And it is not a beauty blender. It does the same thing as a beauty blender, but it's not a beauty blender, so. So yeah, I'm just going to blend that in with the sponge. Although this is a nice foundation, I'm still, like, I don't know, the Maybelline Fit Me is seriously, like, the best foundation I have tried. Especially if you get the powder with it, because the powder just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the powder. I don't think so. I think it's just both of them together that work. And because I'm usually really oily all year round. Well, it's like even worse in the summertime. So yeah, but when I use those two together, it's just like, wow, I don't even have to touch up at all for like 10 plus hours. And I think that's freaking amazing for a $6 foundation and powder. I would pay like way more money for that, but luckily I don't have to. Okay. Nearly finished with this. Then my concealer I'm going to be using, where is it? I didn't really get a whole lot of sleep last night, so I'm gonna use the Age Rewind Maybelline Brightening Concealer, which is freaking bomb. I'm gonna use the other side of my sponge to blend that out. See how that just makes me look more awake? Okay, so for blush and highlight, I haven't really thought about any of that yet. So, I think for highlight, I'm going to go with the Glamour Eyes Tiny Unicorns, which is seriously my all-time favorite highlighter ever. It's so freaking magical. It's like a pinky gold color. Oh my god. It's amazing. Just kind of going over where I put all that concealer just to brighten it up. Like so. And for blush, I don't know if I want to go with like something bright or something more toned down. I think I will do something more toned down. I'm gonna go with this Aromale blush in Vernal Roses, which I don't think is available anymore because it was part of her subscription, which she stopped doing a few months back, which is really sad. But I don't blame her. If she wasn't making money, then it's totally not worth it. Okay. Just going to get a little bit of that and put it on the apples of my cheeks. Blend it. This color is beautiful. I love her blushes. I love her eyeshadows. It goes really well with the highlighter too. Okay, I'm going to use the sponge to just kind of blend that edge out. Like that. Okay, and let's see. I haven't even thought about lips yet. So I'm thinking of just doing like maybe a nude lip. Or maybe I will do Vintage Plum from, yeah, I'm gonna do Vintage Plum from Darling Girl. This is seriously like one of my all-time favorite lippies. It is freaking gorgeous. I'm gonna wait for that to dry, and then once it dries, it has like a goldish like sheen to it. It's freaking amazing. And once that dries, then you just rub your lips together and it kind of appears. It's like gorgeous. For my powder, I'm just gonna use, where's my translucent powder? I'm just gonna use the really super dusty NYC smoothing skin or smooth skin loose face powder, and it's translucent, just a setting powder really, and I just got it all over me. Great. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll zoom in. My lips are kind of dry today, but yeah, see the sheen? It's absolutely stunning. I think I need like at least 3 of these backups just in case she ever decides that it needs to go or something, just in case, because seriously, oh my god, it's gorgeous. Okay, and that is pretty much it for the look. Let me zoom in on the eyes. There are the eyeballs. And the cheeks and the lips. So yeah, thank you guys for watching as always, and let me know what you guys would like to see in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.